Yo, what is up, Shib fam? What's up, YouTube? Hey, we are back. I know we just released episode 1, but this new series, Grandpa's Farm, it was so well received. I wanted to get you guys more content right away. So here we are with episode 2. I can't thank y'all for such a warm reception to this brand new Farming Simulator 22 series on the YouTube channel. Episode 2 already. I can't wait. I think you're going to enjoy it as well. Welcome back to episode 2 on Grandpa's Farm on the old family farm map. As you can tell, we've got some baling to do from all the wheat harvest that we did last time. I am super excited. I did get a bale trailer that looks exactly like the grain trailer we were using. The only difference is this does autoload. Now, I never mentioned that this was going to be a struggle farm, but I wanted to have an old kind of farm appeal, some old tired iron, where Grandpa was stuck in his ways. Grandpa wanted to do things the hard way. He's a hard worker his entire life. We are going to make some changes. We're going to start doing things, taking the easy way for a couple things, and maybe we might get into something that Grandpa would frown upon. I'll let you know. Do me a big favor. If you're enjoying this series, hit the thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job and you like the content, and they'll be more apt to put it out there in front of other people's eyes. And that's how we grow this amazing community. Speaking of growth, we are knocking on the door of 1,000 subs, and I can't thank y'all enough for being a part of it. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We're closing in on 1,000 subs. If you haven't hit the sub button yet, do me a big favor. Smack the sub button. Join us, become one of the first 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. Well, I do like the sound of this old farm hall. And check out this 575 New Holland baler I found in one of Grandpa's sheds. Don't know if we're gonna get. Can we drive through these? Yeah, I think we can. Which reminds me, we're probably not. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be able to plow those out of the ground, are we? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to plow those out of the ground. But oh, the dog's in the way. What the dog doing? Grandpa's old dog. I'm not sure what his name is. Not sure what his name was at all. So I did get the baler to do a quarter turn, so they're going to fall on their sides instead of flat on the ground. That is not our field over there. I thought it was our field the other day when we were looking at it. That is not our field. That is the neighbor's field. So looks like we missed the harvest contract on that one. I'm thinking I should have grabbed a windrower and combined some of these rows into one. The wheelbase on the tractor is so wide that I'm running over some of the bales. So I think the best thing to do is we'll start making a big loop. So we'll go down to each end, and that way we shouldn't hit any more bales. But we'll see. See how it goes. Maybe towards the end, we'll start running over some, but I think this should help us out quite a bit. I did do a little bit of testing on like the little hedges that are around all the fields. They are not movable. I tried to paint them out of the way. I tried to plow them out of the way. Unfortunately, it looks like we're stuck with them. So I don't think we're going to be able to combine any of these fields together as long as these are in between them. So, unfortunately, we'll have to keep the fields that we have. Now, that doesn't mean we can't buy more eventually when we have a little extra money. But as you can tell right now, we're struggling. We're struggling to make some cash, but we're going to sell all these bales, see where we get, see where we're at. Then we'll go from there. Maybe we can grab some contracts. I know that field over there needs to be plowed. This one needs to be cultivated. We have work to do, but none of that work is going to get us any money right away unless we turn that grass field over there into hay or silage. Now, I haven't found an old-time silage, like wrapper. So I think the only thing we could do is either turn it into hay or we fill the silage bunker. I don't know if I want to go through all that hassle either until we actually have cows. So I think the next best thing would be to mow it, header it, sell it as hay bales, and just see what we get for it. Now, this New Holland 575 baler makes 120 cubic meter bales. Now, some of the autoload trailers that you find in the Mod Hub or various websites don't really go that low. But on one website in particular, I found an autoload baler that looks identical to the grain trailer that you start with on the old family farm map. So now we have one that holds grain and one that autoloads bales. And to be honest, I'm pretty happy about that. Anytime you can match, I'm okay with that. Getting pretty close to the end of the straw swaths. I can't wait to show you guys the bale trailer that I found for this farm. I don't know if it's the same thing as our grain trailer. I'm sure you guys will be like, we've seen this before. But it's really cool, and I think it matches what we're trying to do here. And I know for sure Granddad would like it. Grandpa always liked to look professional. He was a hard worker, always had his hands dirty, but he was a professional man. He worked from sun up till sundown. He didn't worry about himself. All he cared about was whether or not his family was taken care of. At the end of the day, if everybody was taken care of, he was a happy man. He was a man of very few words, but you could tell he was happy. Or perhaps satisfied. Just satisfied with life. That's the last of the straw swaths. I'm going to go ahead and push the rest of these bales out. And we're going to fold this guy up and put it away for now. We're going to switch tractors here. Get all these bales picked up and see if we can't make a little bit of cash for the farm. Knowing Granddad, he's probably got a pile of it hiding in the mattresses around here or the rafters of the barns. He had a lot of secrets. But I don't know if they were secrets or if he was just a man of such few words. Chickens, chickens everywhere. Oh my lord. There are so many. I feel like they're multiplying. They are taking over the farmland. Here's the old McCormick, all hooked up to the bale trailer. Again, I know. Autoload is cheating, but this thing is pretty darn cool. Grandpa would say, you kids and your gadgets. Everything nowadays makes life so much easier. You'd say, what happened to hard work? We might not work as hard, Grandpa. We still take a lot of pride in what we do. We still take a lot of pride in what you built, what you have here. Otherwise, we wouldn't have taken over this. Let it go. But you can't do that. Not when it's family. That baler has made a mess. There are bales everywhere. I've got to come up with a different system. I mean, this one works, but my goodness. So I think what we'll do is, you know, the sell point's not far from here. I was going to say we hook it up to the truck and take it that way, but I think we just keep it hooked to the McCormick, and we'll just go over there ourselves. It is just beyond this hedge. So we're gonna end up with 40 bales, I believe. We'll take a look. But we're gonna end up with 40 straw bales. Yeah, that's about it. 40 straw bales. And that field is finished. It does look like it could use a spray. Yeah, it's got some small weeds. It needs to be plowed. Yeah, we'll spray it. I think, yeah, we're going to the same place we did with the truck the other day, so we'll just keep it hooked to the, no sense of unhooking it from the tractor, just hook it up with the truck. Save some mileage on that old truck. Not that our fuel usage is going to be any better. This old McCormick looks like it needs some fuel. It looks like it needs a good maintenance. All right, let's see where we're going to sell these bales. I think I found the spot. If I was a betting man, which I am not, that was something Granddad wasn't ever fond of. Wasn't fond of betting. Gotta be smart with your money, kid. Here we go. You know what? Not as good as I thought. 2,100. 2,117. Not good at all. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta find some contracts, I think. We gotta find a way to make some money. We're gonna put this guy right in the drive-through barn next to the other one. I just gotta remember which one's which. There you go. I just realized the chickens are a little hungry. They've got no food. And since I've already put away the trailer and the tractor, we're just going to use the truck here. We're going to head over to the silo. We're going to put very little grain in this. And then we're going to back up right over there. There's a little free-range chicken coop. So let's go ahead and stop here. There. I think we're still going to have to put some back. But at least the chickens will be fed. So it says we have 40 chickens over here. Oh my god, look at all. They're all waiting to be fed. But I think there is a... You can't see it from here. Where is it? Right there. There it is. Alright, so I'm actually parked right on it. I'm parked right on the chickens. There we go. Alright, so we're going to feed the chickens. There we are. Alright, okay, so we have less left over than I thought. 297 liters. Alright, chickens are fed. Go get them. I don't know whose dog that is either. Go find out. I never understood why Gramps always had 3 greenhouses way over here, which I sold. I think we made 1,500 bucks a piece. They were way over here. I think we should put them here. Now, the ones that he owned were kind of new. I think we should keep the old style deco, and I think we should go with something kind of old school, like these guys, or these guys, or these guys. I kind of like these guys. Yeah, I think I like that. They're a little more expensive, but that's quite all right. I don't think we're going to do many. I'm going to give us a spot to drive around the back of them. I think we're going to do 3 here. I mean, this is just smart. All they take is water. Yeah, I think we're going to put one over here as well. Yeah, right there. All they take is water. And they spit out product. Now what we got to do is find a truck and find some water. You're not going to believe this. Fred owns the dealership. The guy we bought the first International Lodestar from for the grain had a matching one for water. And he leased it to us for the same price he's leasing that one for us. All we got to do is find some water. I prefer free, but I heard from a friend of mine, thank you, Dave Materi, you can't get water from any of the water sources that are on the map. So, we're going to have to put one up somewhere. Let's figure out where. All right, I think I've found the place to put it, and now we got to go fill it. So, I had in my mod folder, I had a water container. It costs $1,000 to put it in place, but your water from here on out is free. Big investment up front, not too shabby on the back end. And we're not too far from the greenhouses, and when the cows need water, we're not too far from them either, so perfect. We just got to fill it up. And then fill those up. And then wait months before they actually produce. All right, let's back up to greenhouse number 1. Give that some water. And I think the best thing for us to do is maybe one of each. Oh, wow, these things take a lot of water. Maybe one of each, right? Maybe one does lettuce, one does strawberries, and the other one does... what is it? Strawberries, lettuce? Gosh, I can't remember. You're not going to believe this. This was kind of cool. The 3 of these are so close together that it filled all 3 with water. So now all we got to do is choose which ones do which. I think the first one does tomatoes. Just got to activate that. The second one will do lettuce, so we'll activate that. And the third one will do strawberries. Now they're activated. Now all we got to do is wait and put this away. You can hear them working. Listen. Oh, I thought they were spraying. I guess I lied. All right. Let's go ahead and park this right next to the grain International Lodestar. Grandpa always said you gotta make sure you put everything away when you're done. You guys are not gonna believe what I found. I put the truck away. I came back here to make sure everything was running right and everything was starting to produce. And I looked over this way and I said, that's not... Those look like trigger points. And then I got a little closer. As I got even closer, I could start seeing a building. Some barrels. Now, what is this? I knew he had secrets, but I did not know he had these types of secrets. No wonder he was able to keep this small farm afloat all those years as the bigger corporate farms moved in and took over. This is Grandpa's old moonshine still. All we gotta do now is teach ourselves how to use it. There's hope for this farm yet. Just better hope nobody finds it. I think we can hide this just a little bit better. We take out some of these trees. Put some smaller ones in. Build a little fence back here. I don't know. I can't believe we found that. So I did a little bit of research, and this is what I found. To make some premium aged moonshine, we're going to need some barley. We're going to need some corn. We're going to need some grapes. I think there's a local dealer. Need some wood chips. Or we can just do regular moonshine. Wood chips, grapes, oats. Maybe. Maybe that's the way to go. We got to get a field together ready. We got oats to grow. Now, according to Grandpa's old calendar notes, oats need to be in the ground by May or June. Now, I know it's early, September, but I think it's a good idea to get this field plowed and ready to go. So it looks like I'm going to be able to plow the weeds away. It doesn't look like we're going to have to do pesticides or herbicides, sorry. But let's take a look at what we've done. So yeah, it does still say weed small. So we might still, yeah, we might have to spray some herbicide after all. Not quite sure the last time this field was properly plowed. We are struggling. 5-6 miles an hour tops. I just realized we are going to have to lease a rock picker. Oh, we are going to go in debt before this episode is over. And we're minutes away from that. Oh my. I need to find Grandpa's hidden stash of cash somewhere on this farm. I know it. I know it. Or perhaps the moonshine still is Grandpa's hidden stash of cash. Perhaps it is. That is one good looking field. This will be the home to our next oat field, and I think the field across from us, I think that'll be our next home to our next cornfield, and that is 2 out of the, what was it, 4 ingredients? Or Grandpa's old moonshine still. We still have our grass field that we can mow and tether, sell some hay bales, make a little bit of extra cash for the farm. I haven't seen any contracts show up, so I'm not sure if contracts are going to work on this farm. I haven't seen any show up. I've seen a blank page every time I check contracts, so we'll see. If we have to take out a loan, we'll take out a loan. But if contracts start showing up, we'll make our money that way by helping out the neighboring farms. So we are just about finished here. Next time we'll have to pick the rocks. We'll probably have to spread some herbicide. We'll get a sprayer. But that is going to do it for this episode. What an awesome episode. We got to do some bales. We started some greenhouses. We unlocked some of Granddad's secrets. And we got our first field ready, or the first step in getting the fields ready for what I hope is going to be a year that turns old Granddad's farm around. I hope y'all enjoyed this one as much as I did. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, do me a big favor. Hit the thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like the content and you think we're doing a good job. The more likes that it gets, the more apt they are to share it out to other people. And that's how we grow this amazing community. Speaking of growth, if you haven't hit the sub button, hit the sub button. Join us. We are closing in on our first 1,000 subs on the channel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for joining me on this journey, not just today, but every day. I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Until then, stay safe, look after one another, and be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Hey, much love, everybody. Peace.